Hello all, my name is Mel Clevenger, this is Bolin and Hobb, and yeah, this is my first little mini video podcast, um, vlog, I guess. I am extremely late to this game, and I'm stuttering because I'm nervous. So what I'm going to do is, this is going to be a little spin with me session where I talk about my week and the things that I'm learning and all that kind of good jazz while I work on my project. I don't know how many of you out there are spinsters, but this is a major part of my crafting life is spinning yarn. Um, More often than not for gifts for friends, but sometimes just for myself, and sometimes to make little projects for sale, hopefully one day. This project I'm spinning right now is merino. It's actually, I'm going to show you the bag. It's kind of a riot. Here's the bag. My best friend Christian got this for free in one of our local free cycle groups. So there are definitely wonderful, wonderful things to find, but this guy was a little bit special. He's a little bit of a lumpy baby. There are whole pieces of roving in here, but mostly it's just like little scraps. I suspect the person who bought this didn't really have much experience spinning. I found the evidence of it in the bottom of the bag, and kind of just disposed of it. Got in over their head, tried to fix something, and then just sort of tore a bunch of it to shreds, thinking that they couldn't do anything with it, which is a tragedy because I saw their baby spinster efforts, and it was this perfectly normal learning mistakes were being made. So I kind of feel sad, but I also feel glad that I get to work with this stuff because it's like spinning with butter. It's just amazingly soft, and it just kind of flows nicely. Um, yeah, so that's the project I'm working on right now. It is definitely giving my splicing skills a bit of a run for their money. Um, but hey, you can't really complain for free. And other than just kind of having to do piecework to get this turned into whole yarn, it's really lovely and beautiful. I've definitely had a harder time with just straight roving, so I'm glad to be able to work with it. So on a personal level, I am recently back to work full-time after a medical leave. The past few years have been kind of rough going for me. So this is kind of a little attempt to put my toes out back into the world and see what I can accomplish. I'm hoping to do with this channel is I'm hoping to like do some nice little tutorials for how to spin for people who are interested in it. Tutorials for other crafts that I do. I also am really interested in vintage aesthetics. I know it's kind of, I need to decorate. The past year has been quite the, it's been difficult. My health took a blow, and unfortunately also last year my father passed away. So it just, I moved here right before all of that kind of hit the fan. So I'm semi-decorated in here. There's nothing on the walls yet. This summer I'm hoping to get some of the stuff I have collected up on the wall so you can see a little more of my tastes. So yeah, looking at vintage thrifting kind of stuff, how to reclaim fiber that maybe is usable, but like it had been put to a purpose that it is no longer fit for. And yeah, that's just kind of a little bit what I want to talk about. And also, I'm a huge reader. You're going to hear a lot about my reading life. Right now, I'm reading a book called Bookshops and Bone Dust by Travis Baldree, and it is just such a lovely, lovely book. I'm about halfway through it. The first book I read via audiobook, that's something I do quite a bit of because I work in a corporate office kind of desk job situation that has portions of the day where just like I do a lot of background kind of work where I don't need to talk to people. So I typically listen to a lot of podcasts and yeah. Anyway, that I listened to as an audiobook, and it was just a joy. So when I found out that Travis was putting out a second book, I was very, very excited and decided I wanted to have the physical copy and just as something to keep on my bookshelf and just kind of have, because it gives me such a happy feeling seeing these books on my shelf where I have so many just joyful kind of soft memories around them. It kind of gives my space a good vibe, and it gives me something to do when I'm looking for something to occupy my mind. So yeah, halfway through, loving every second of it. It's just very soft vibes, very, very adult ways of going through romance that you don't tend to see a lot of in like your more standard romance fare, or in Hollywood movies and things like that, or everything's all big feels all the time. This isn't that. It's like they're romance stories about regular people who get to know each other slowly, and oh gosh, it gives me such joy. So anyway, that's all I really have for today. Thank you very much for sitting with me and listening, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.